everyone, it's Lighthouse Angel. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining me on your Monday here. I hope you had a great weekend, did something fun and exciting. I have a little something to share with you that happened over the weekend. I went to my favorite spot near the water at night, and this huge shooting star shot right in front of me. It was almost like I could touch it. The divine, it was like he painted it in the sky for me. It was really, really beautiful, very special moment. So I thought I would share that with you. But I went ahead and already got the overall energy for the reading here. I'm going to clarify it with a couple cards and get some messages from the Lighthouse box. I also got a downloaded message while I was hiking this weekend, so I'm going to share that with you. And if you're new to my channel, on this channel, we focus on taking you from zero to hero in your own life, giving you the tools and information that you need to grow and expand and come in alignment with the best version of yourself. Okay? And always, always, always keeping the divine number one. So let's get started with this downloaded message, okay? Here we go. When you face a life lesson, choose to grow through it so you never have to experience that disappointment, heartbreak, or setback again. By making that choice, you have opened the door to healing and becoming the hero in your own story, breaking those repeating cycles in your life. Let the pain reshape you into a stronger, wiser, more resilient you. Allow yourself to become that beautiful butterfly, rising above the pain and flying with the beauty of self-love. The divine is always there to walk you through the storm and heal you back into the light. Okay? And like I said, I got this when I was hiking, and the download message really was pointing to the fact that instead of being stuck in what you're facing as a life lesson, okay? Maybe you're in chaos. Maybe you're in a storm. Maybe you're in a setback or a heartbreak, right? It's meant to teach you something. So, I really feel the message is to use this as something powerful in your life, right? Bringing you back into alignment of growing and becoming stronger, wiser, more resilient. And the divine is willing to walk with you right through the storm and heal you back into the light, okay? So for those of you who are going through some kind of life lesson or setback or heartbreak or disappointment, that message is for you, okay? All right, so let's get started. Now, the first two cards that came out. Now, I didn't pick these cards. This is what came out of the deck when I shuffled them. We got the Unicorn Spirit, infinite possibilities. You are the sovereign of the seen and unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirits of light, abandon the darkness, and go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary. Okay. And then we got personal choice. It says, close your eyes. What animal do you imagine? What strengths are they known for? What wisdom do they share? Embrace these qualities. Okay. But what really stuck out to me is this personal choice. Okay. So maybe you're making a choice on something here. Okay. Maybe you're making a personal choice to step into your infinite possibility here when it comes to doing something unique. I'm getting that as well. And the butterflies are standing out to me as well. I don't know if this is resonating for you, but I'm seeing a lot of butterflies when I'm out and about all over the place. So those are really sticking out to me. Okay, so maybe you went through a transformation and you're ready to fly here into the infinite possibilities. And by making this choice to step into your uniqueness here, it's taking you from ordinary to legendary here. That's what I'm getting. Okay? So if there's something unique about you, right? The divine is wanting you to embrace the magic that surrounds you, right? Stepping into the light, abandoning the darkness here. And go for what I'm hearing, go for what makes you legendary. Okay? And then I have, you will soon be surprised and grateful for how everything happened the way it did for you to receive better and greater. It's all adding up in your favor. Trust the process and how things are unfolding for you. Okay? So, I feel like you're getting ready to receive something here that's better and greater than what you imagined. It may come with a choice or choices about the possibilities, or there's going to be infinite opportunities. You're going to have to make a choice here. I'm getting that as well. But you need to trust the process as things are unfolding. But this is going to be, you're going to be grateful that you're now receiving this, right? And that why other things didn't work out. I just heard this is what's meant for you. Okay. And then we'll get this one. We have the angel of love, number 49. I'm getting, that number could resonate with you. The color pink is really sticking out to me in this card. I'm not sure why. Maybe that will show itself further in the reading, but you could resonate as being an earth angel as well, with a divine purpose here that's leading you to infinite possibilities. I'm also getting she has this huge heart here, okay? You may be, I just heard heart of gold, okay? So you may be somebody who operates out of their heart space, right? Giving your kindness to others, always operating out of love, okay? And then we have divine potential, number 35, or number 8. Says, fulfill your destiny, be all you can be. Okay, so this could be, being this earth angel, this angel of love with I'm hearing divine mission. I just heard divine mission. The divine is pushing you to step into your potential here of intimate, infinite possibilities. Okay, so maybe this is going to be, when I said intimate, maybe it's going to be something that you're going to be doing one-on-one here, but it's to fulfill your destiny. And you're going to be grateful that what you thought you wanted in the past didn't work out. That's what I'm getting. Okay? Because what's coming in for you is going to be so much better. Now, I also got seeing this rainbow here. So this could be something to have to do with healing people's hearts here. You're the angel of love. You're the earth angel. Your divine mission may be to help heal people's hearts here. And that comes with infinite possibilities, right? And because I said intimate, that might just be like one-on-one. Maybe you're going to be a life coach. Maybe you're going to guide people back to their best selves through healing their hearts. Okay? For people who are making it a personal choice. All right, so let's get a clarifier, and then we'll see what else this message has to say. I'm just hearing that you have a mission to fulfill here. It's part of your destiny, and it's going to step you into the power of being all that you can be here. I hear I just heard you bring the light into people's lives. And through that light of transformation, the light of truth, the light of love, it creates healing. That's what I'm hearing. What else, Spirit? Wandering path. Enjoy the journey. Okay, so your path, you may thought you're going one direction and now you're going to be going a different direction, but the divine wants you to enjoy the journey here. I'm also getting that as this angel of love, right? Stepping into your destiny here, fulfilling what the divine has planned for you, releasing what you thought you wanted and stepping into what is actually for you. It's been a wandering journey, but it's leading you to your destiny here. I'm also getting that, I said intimate, one-on-one. You could be, like I said, like stepping into some kind of coaching or healing path for others, right? Which is going to take you kind of wandering around, meeting with different people, different locations. I'm seeing this compass here. It's like, you're the compass. You're the one leading people to get back on the path of people who have been wandering, lost, and confused. Right? You're getting them back on the path. That's what I'm getting with that as well. Yeah. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have stay focused, hold the course. Yeah, I feel like the divine wants you to stay focused. What I really am getting with this is that you're getting people to stay focused and hold the course when it comes to making that choice to step into the light, healing their heart, right? Getting back to their best self. All right, I want to get one more, and then we'll get some messages from the Lighthouse box here. So the other thing I'm getting is that, this person is looking out the window here, and they're much higher than all the other buildings. It's like you're focused on this higher perspective. And I feel like the divine is guiding you as well. And they're telling you, hold the course, right? You may feel like you're wandering, but you're right where you're supposed to be. That's what I just heard. You're right where you're supposed to be here. Okay. So let's get some messages from the Lighthouse box here. Okay. If my mind can conceive it, if my heart can believe it, then I can achieve it. Yeah. This could be something that you had a vision, like the way he's looking out through this telescope. It's like you may have had a vision that you were focused on and you believed in it, and now you're getting ready to receive it. It's going to bring in infinite possibilities for you. But you may have been thinking, is this even going to work out? I'm on this wandering path here. But I'm also getting your destiny is to get people off the wandering path, or the ones that are lost here, and getting them back on the path, because you're the compass. That's what I'm getting as well. Okay. I'm also getting with this personal choice. It's like, it's because you made you being this angel of love, this angel of light here, you decided to step into your truth, right? Not letting fear hold you back by and avoiding stepping into your divine potential here. You made the choice to step into your purpose or where the divine was guiding you, not knowing where you were going to be going, right? And it's opening these infinite possibilities by choosing yourself and your destiny here. I'm getting that as well. Life is tough, but so are you. Yeah. You know, in order to be this angel of love and light, okay, you've had to walk through the fire here. You've had to go through enormous amount of pain, trauma, and heal through it so that you're able to guide other people, so that you can get people who are stuck, wandering right back on the path here. You've also had, in order to be the angel of love, you've had to have your heart broken so many times, right? And get back up, allowing the divine to heal you in order to be able to guide others, right, to healing their own heart. So you've had to become this spiritual warrior, right? Learning the harsh lessons so that you can teach others. But it only made you stronger, more resilient, like I was saying in the beginning of the reading here. And it showed you your truth. I just heard the pain brought you to life. The pain brought you to life. A real man has nothing to hide. He will tell you the truth about whatever you want to know, because he knows that if he's 100% honest with you, you will trust him no matter what. That's the sign of a man that wants to grow with you. Okay, this could be what's coming towards you, man or woman. Okay, take it how it resonates. But this could be what's coming to you. A man that walks in truth, that's 100% honest. Maybe that's something you haven't had in the past. That's why you've turned into this angel of love here, having your heart shattered and broken so many times, where you're now this spiritual warrior on how to help other people heal their own hearts here. And because doing so, I feel like you're being rewarded now because you now chose yourself. We talked about in the beginning of the reading where you're now becoming this beautiful butterfly flying with the beauty of self-love, right? That's this angel of love. Knowing your worth, value. That your light and your love come with high value here, right? And because of that, it's attracting someone who resonates and is an equal to you here. Walking in your truth, right? I talk about this in my channel. It's like whatever you believe about yourself and the way you operate, the way you walk through your life, what you think about, the actions that you take, the words that you speak, that's what you attract. So if you are walking in love, positivity, truth, authenticity, well, then that's what you're going to be attracting to your life. Okay? So many people are like, man, I just want that love. I prayed for that love in my life or that person, right? But you really have to ask yourself, are you really in alignment with what you're asking? If you're not walking in your truth and you're not walking in with the divine, or you're not being authentic, or somebody who operates out of love, then you're not in alignment with what you're asking for, and therefore it's not going to manifest in your life. You have to be in alignment with it. Okay? And even if it came into your life, it wouldn't stay, because it's like shoving a round peg in a square hole. It's like you're not on the same vibration. You're not on the same frequency. You won't be able to resonate with each other. So if you're wanting whatever you're wanting in your life, whether it's a job or a person, whatever it is, right? Where you've maybe even written down like the qualities you want, or the job that you want, or whatever. You really need to look at it and evaluate, am I in alignment with that thing or person or job or passion, whatever it is, right? Because you can't have a negative mindset and wear a mask and expect to attract somebody who's operating out of truth and honesty here. Okay? Because they're going to see right through you. They're at a higher frequency, a higher vibration. So they'll leave your life as quickly as they walked in. So you just need to make sure that you're in alignment with what you're asking for. Okay? Let's see. Love begins in a moment, grows over time, and lasts for eternity. Okay, I feel like that's this person. You know, I said pink. Here we go. We have the heart here. The angel of love. Yeah. You know, if you resonate as being an earth angel, or an angel who's meant to bring unconditional love to people, showing them what real love is about, how to experience and feel real love, healing people, healing people's heart space, right? Love with you begins in a moment, grows over time, and lasts for eternity. I just heard unforgettable. So people who experience your light and your love, you become unforgettable. Okay? To the hearts that you touch, I hear. That's what I'm hearing. To the hearts you touch. I'm also getting that this person that's coming in here that wants to grow with you, this is going to be your person, your forever person here. Because that's who I'm hearing, that's what you are in alignment with now, right? Because you stepped into your divine potential here, your destiny, and now it's leading to infinite possibilities of stepping into this light and love of magic and divine light here. Okay? I'm hearing your love is a gift, okay? A gift for others, right, who are wandering. I just heard, once they, you know, for those of you who are resonating as someone who has a heart of gold, right? You operate out of your heart space in that high vibrational energy of love, okay? And you know, when you are this in this earth angel energy of love, right? The highest vibrational energy is in the energy of love, right? You carry this huge bright light, this energy of unconditional love. I feel that somebody who shares it wherever you go, you know, in your job, in your friendships, in your family, in your partner, right? Right? It makes you show people what it's like to feel love, right? And that's what makes you unforgettable, okay? And being having that unforgettable presence creates transformation, even if you're not in people's lives anymore, right? They can choose to grow through the experience, right? Making the experience a blessing, right? Or it becomes a lesson, okay? I believe the power to make money is a gift of God, okay? All right, so what I'm getting is this choice to step into your divine potential, I feel like you're going to get, you could be receiving money, you could be receiving a job opportunity that's in alignment with your destiny here when it comes to being this coach for others, leading people back to the energy of love, right? Healing people's heart space here. It's a gift from God here. Okay? It could be this man or woman is bringing you a gift as well, and it's from the divine. Okay. I'm also hearing he's being led to you. He or she is being led to you. Faith tells me that no matter what lies ahead of me, God is already there. Faith tells me that no matter what lies ahead of me, God is already there. Yeah. God is making moves in your life upstream for this to manifest in your life here. Okay? This is meant for you. This is your path, right? Support is all around you when it comes to this path that you're going to be on. It's coming with infinite possibilities. God's already there. He's already worked this all out when it comes to your path, your person, right? Because you had faith that God would bring this in. Okay? This love. Despite your tough times, despite what you've had to endure, right? It's leading you to your purpose, but it's also leading you to the love of a lifetime that's going to last forever. Because now, after being through those tough, traumatic times, right, that you had to grow and evolve from, heal from, so that you could be that angel of light, the angel of love, right? You don't get here, like I was saying earlier, without walking through the fire. And God has been walking with you, right? Now your heart is whole again. You know, that's what I'm really getting with this pink heart here. And there's another one here. It's like your heart is finally healed and whole, right? And through that healing process, it's made you stronger, wiser, more resilient to where you can now lead people to their own healing. That's what I'm getting. You can't have a better tomorrow if you're still thinking about yesterday. Yeah. And this is all about leaving the past behind, right? Stepping into this new journey, right? That's being supported. God's already there, right? He's making all the moves. This is part of your vision that you've had. That's what I'm getting, a vision that you've had, right? Staying focused on that vision, understanding the path has been wandering, but there's going to be support all around you to step into this destiny here. But you got to leave the yesterdays behind, the past behind, okay? And that's making that choice every day to have that forward thinking, right? You know, I was shown something in this weekend where it's like, you know, because of everything that happens in our past, we can get our thoughts into a box, okay, without allowing ourselves to see what God can create outside of that box. You know, we just assume that moving forward, it may look different, but it's still going to be inside that box, right? And what God is saying, I want you to believe in the impossible. I need you to believe what can happen outside of that box. And what's outside of that box is new possibilities. What God has already created and orchestrated through people, opportunities, right? But but they have nothing to do with your past, so you can't continue to keep staring at it, right? You've got to think and have a perspective of being able to see opportunities and things that are outside of the box. That's like believing in the impossible, right? Forgiving is not forgetting. Forgiving is remembering without pain. Yeah. Forgiving is not forgetting. Forgiving is remembering without pain. Yeah. And that's about letting go, releasing the burdens of the pain of the past that you had to endure to become this angel of light. It was all part of your purpose here. Okay? And now you've turned your pain into power, and now it's going to lead you to your divine potential here. Okay? Because you were able to do something. You were able to not allow the trauma and the pain and the wounds of other individuals or other experiences, right, to keep you stuck in darkness. You chose to be your own healer here so you could get back into the light with your beautiful heart, the energy of love, and stepping in the truth of who you are, which is this earth angel of love, right? So you can show and light the way for others. That's really what I'm getting. And releasing the past here so you no longer have to carry around any of the pain. And actually, once you release it and you're no longer carrying it and you understand the purpose of it all, you can actually then have gratitude for it. Because of what it shaped you into, the new doors it's opened, right? You're now not living in that box anymore. You're outside of it, living in the impossible, okay? Maybe you thought attracting a person, a partner, that would actually be 100% honest with you was impossible, right? Due to your past here, being on a wandering path of, I just heard liars. So maybe, and pain, maybe you thought that was impossible. Well, it's coming in now because you believed in the impossible here. You got your mind out of the box, okay? And that's how you're feeling, that your mindset is in a box. You need to start believing in the impossible so it can transition and shift your mindset. Need a lifeguard? Jesus walks on water. Okay, this came out last week, and I'm always surprised when they come out because I have so many, like 600 of these things, okay? You could be heavy in your emotions, but I'm also getting that Jesus saved you and walked you through. He was your lifeguard in this, I heard, emotional mess that was created by, other people's situations that were toxic, right? And now through this healing process, you've come out on the other side, right? Rising above your emotions, becoming this spiritual warrior, right? Where you're walking in purpose, truth, and light. You may feel like you're walking on water, right? Nothing's going to pull you down now. That's what I'm hearing. Nothing's going to pull you down. Because you see the truth. God is showing you the truth of things here. Truth about you. Okay. I am with you and will watch over you wherever you go. Genesis 28:15. Yeah. God is with you on this path, wherever where he's taking you. Now, you may not have clarity exactly where you're going because you may feel like it's a wandering path here. Okay? But it is your destiny, and he's going to, and if it requires, we've got fellow travelers here. It says, support is all around you. If this requires traveling on a wandering path here, okay, to fulfill your destiny, The divine is here saying, I will be with you and I will watch over you wherever you go, okay? It could be this person as well. I'm getting, that energy just came to me, is going to watch over you as well, okay? But I'm really getting that these two go together. It's like, it's really calling me to this map, right? So I feel like you may be going on a journey that's going to be a wandering path, but the divine is going to be watching over you. God has a reason for allowing things to happen. We may never understand his wisdom, but we simply have to trust his will. Psalm 37:5. Okay. This is about embracing and surrendering to the path, right? Where God is taking you here as this beautiful angel of love, right? Having this higher perspective, vision. I'm also getting vision. And it may require you to go on a wandering path or a wandering journey. Okay, but you are going to be protected. There's infinite possibilities of what you can do, right? But you've got to understand and allow things to happen, right? That God is already there aligning your path for you. You need to keep holding on to that faith, right? Releasing the fears that may keep you from this path. You need to believe in your faith here when it comes to your vision, because it's being supported here. And it's going to be better and greater than what you're leaving behind. Okay, but you have to trust his will on this, okay? So, you may not understand it, but you need to trust his will. Your smile is your logo. Your personality is your business card. How you leave others feeling after an experience with you becomes your trademark. Okay, that's what you're doing in this angel of love. Being this angel of light, love, positivity, high vibrational, right? Your smile is your logo. Your personality is your business card. How you leave others feeling after an experience with you becomes your trademark. I told you at the beginning of the reading, you are unforgettable. Okay? You're meant to make a mark on people's lives. Okay? So they have to grow from the experience, right? You're either a lesson or a blessing, right? A blessing where it heals them and they grow through it, or a lesson when they choose to seek the dark path. That's what I just heard, seek the dark path, okay? You also may have something about you that makes you unique, okay? That is your trademark, okay? I'm looking, it could be something about you physically that makes you unique, okay? Or you may have a unique style. Take that how that resonates. The best way to find joy is to give it to others. Yeah, that's what you do as this earth angel, angel of love, right? People experience your joy, your happiness, your light, your love, your positivity, your high vibration, okay? But keep in mind, when you're in that energy, you are a narcissistic magnet, okay? You've got to make sure you hold those boundaries and see those boundaries as gates, and you decide who gets to open those gates. Who's worthy of your energy, your light, and your time, okay? Because you are a magnet for those toxic energies. They want to feed off of you. They want to feed off that light. and then leave you with nothing. Okay, they want to take your energy, take your light, and leave you empty. Okay, so you need to make sure this might have been a lesson of the past that you learned. Okay, because as this angel of love, you're probably also an empath as well. Okay, so make sure you keep those boundaries high for people who, so they can't drain you of what makes you this beautiful bright light of joy, of happiness, of love. Okay? Because it's meant to be given to those who need the healing, that want the healing, that are making the choice to want to heal. Okay? Not the ones that are using it to feed their ego. Okay? All right. Let's see. Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Now, this Wheel of Fortune could be a gift of money. Okay. Take that if that resonates. But the Wheel of Fortune just means things are shifting. Things are moving. Things are changing. This is like the wheel is turning and now you're going to be stepping into your destiny. I think what you thought was your destiny is being released to something greater that's going to have more, I'm hearing more impact, right? It's part of the divine's plan here. And God has already worked everything out for you. He's already there to where he's leading you. That's what I just heard. Okay? And where you're going, your joy, your happiness, your love, your light, it's all going to be appreciated. Maybe that hasn't been in the past. Maybe it's been, you've been around toxic energies, right? Having to do a lot of work to heal yourself back into this beautiful, high vibrational light, right? Stronger, wiser, more resilient. I feel like your light is now brighter than it's ever been, right? Now learning and realizing that you're not willing to dim it to keep other people comfortable as well, right? Stepping into your truth and authenticity of how and what God created you to be. Nothing is impossible. Oh, isn't that interesting? I said I was talking about the box, and I was saying you need to believe in the impossible. Okay? What's coming in is gonna feel like you may have thought it was impossible, but it's not. Okay? And those of you who are, really resonating on what I was saying earlier about your thinking, right? We need to think outside of that box. The box is just what was created by our experiences in the past, right? Maybe you were someone who had your heart broken over and over and over and over. Like they lined up, right? And you had to heal, get up and heal, get up and heal, get up and heal, right? But through those experiences, it shaped you into this beautiful earth angel energy of love and light that's going to have an impact on other people's lives now. Because you chose to heal. Right? You chose the higher path, I just heard. And now what you thought was impossible is now becoming possible here. Okay? All right. Let's get some cards to close this up. All right. 333. You are being called upon to use your spiritual gifts as a light worker. Yes, this angel of love, you are meant to be a light worker. You're meant to shine your light into other people's lives here and heal. You are a healer. That's really what I'm getting. Assisting all of humanity. Live your truth and be a positive light to others. I am powerful. Yeah. I'm also feeling like the divine is going to expand on your gifts, your spiritual gifts. that's going to help on your path as well here. Okay? But you are this beautiful, bright light meant to impact others who are wandering around, lost, confused, looking for a way, right? With this compass. It's like you are the compass here. Okay? Now I'm going to get a couple of mantras and then I'll let you go for your Monday. But this is beautiful. Knowing that I feel like when this is Wheel of Fortune shifts, right? When everything shifts, you're going to realize the power of your light here. The power of your smile, your personality, your experience. People who experience after they experience you they're not the same. Okay? And that's the power of being a light worker here, right? So keep believing in the impossible and staying focused on your path, knowing that God is going to be with you wherever you go, okay? I am proud of how far I've come. Yes. Yes. You had to go through the fire, like I said, to become this light, right? So be proud of how far you've come here, okay? Radiate that beauty that you carry, that trademark. And for everybody, that's going to be different, but you know what that is, okay? I forgive myself and others with ease. Yeah, this is all about letting go of the past here, right? Having gratitude for the experience because look how far you've come. You know, you wouldn't be the person who you are today without those experiences because now you're able to teach others because of your experiences, but also taking that time to invest in yourself to become that healer with the divine and with Jesus. And so now you can show people the way. That's what I'm hearing. Show people the way. I welcome the love I once resisted. Okay. Okay. I'm also getting like, this is like love for yourself. Okay. I'm also getting someone may try to come in and want to be 100% honest with you. Or this person may have resisted you. Now they want to come in and offer you something. Okay. Yeah, I am deeply loved just as I am. This is about loving yourself. Maybe you resisted giving yourself that self-love, right? Which required you to go through more challenges. But now you're this angel of love. You self-love. You know your worth, your value. You know God has shown you who you are. Your gifts that you carry here. Right? No longer resisting your truth of your potential here. That's what I'm getting. So keep that high vibration, keep that light. I feel like you have a strong foundation now that can't be rocked by others, right? Because you can see through people. That's what I just heard. You can see through people. Okay? That might be one of your gifts. That you have a high level of discernment. Hold the course because you are on your path. Okay, if you're questioning, I feel like if you're on a path of spreading your light, you're on the right path here, okay? And know God is already there. He's leading you to exactly where you need to be, okay? And you're going to be grateful that whatever you thought was for you, fell away, right? And now what's meant for you is walking in. That's what I heard. What's meant for you is now walking in. Okay? That's the message I have for you. I hope it's resonated and given you clarity to get you unstuck, moving forward, and back into alignment with the best version of yourself, or at least walking you towards that direction. Okay? I hope you have a great Monday, and I'm sending you so much love and light. Take care. Bye.